All right, so let's talk about one of my favorite segments, which would be about food. When you're out on the trail and you're hungry and thirsty all day, you think about food quite a bit. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through different meals of the day, different segments. The first thing I want to talk about is snacks. If you were at our house and we were getting ready to actually leave on a trip, there's 6 of us. We actually would have 6 different tubs out where we line up food for each person. And then eventually we transfer them into a bag. Each person has a bag of food, which would start with their own snacks. So snacks would be anything like granola bars, something like a shot block if you like these type of snack, trail mix, dried fruits, and this one's a mainstay for us, Snickers bars. Go to Costco or Sam's and you can get a big, this is 48 Snickers bars. Snickers bars are cheap and they're high calorie, and so I'd say everybody pretty much eats 1 or possibly 2 Snickers every day. It's just a good snack to have. And we'll typically have a snack between breakfast and lunch, and a snack between lunch and dinner, maybe even a snack at the end of the day. So you want to think about how many snacks you need. You know, if you're going 5 days, you probably would want at least 15 snacks available to you and your kids. So, second thing I want to talk about is mix-ins. Obviously, we talked about in the water video, you're just going to have water to drink, and I enjoy something with flavor, and of course the kids will as well. So these mix-ins, Crystal Light mix-ins, Propel mix-ins. This is something I haven't actually tried, but we picked it up the other day to start trying out this saw a commercial for these Mio's liquid water enhancers. So you might have everybody throw one of those in their little packs. Everybody's going to have their own things. Now, breakfast is probably the toughest meal to come up with a lot to eat. Of course, we generally boil water every morning, and everybody has a cup of hot chocolate, all the kids, and then of course coffee. I actually drink hot tea. So you've got that in the morning. Pop-Tarts, we typically have 2, 3, 4 packs of Pop-Tarts with each person. And then oatmeal would be a good one. You can throw in some hot water and make some oatmeal. Dried cereals as well. You could put it in a baggie, something like a Quaker Oat Squares or Honey Nut Cheerios, whatever the kids want. You could have that in a baggie portion for breakfast. Lunches. There's a couple things you can have for peanut butter is certainly a mainstay for lunch, and heck, sometimes just a snack or anytime. You probably want to have at least a couple jars of peanut butter. It's high calorie, very dense, and it feeds a lot of people. So peanut butter, I think, is something you really can't go without on the trail. Crackers and peanut butter, crackers and sausages. We've got some cheese. Sometimes we'll just take a block of cheese, which is actually okay, not refrigerated, and cut that up and have that along the way. Beef stick. These would all be typical lunches for us. Again, we're typically only cooking a hot meal at dinner. Now, dinner, just to give you an idea of some of the dinners we like to have, sometimes the dinner will be mashed potatoes and gravy. Want to mention you want to bring along some dry milk here that you can take along with you and put into some of these items, and also some squeezed butter would make it more delicious for everyone in the family. We'll do maybe we'll do mashed potatoes and some sausage links, or one of our favorites is Alfredo with chicken. So you've got chicken here, or you can throw chicken into anything really. Mac and cheese. That's a meal a lot of times for us for the evening. We just make a lot of mac and cheese, sit around and eat that for dinner. Again, these are not going to be 3, 4 course meals. You're just trying to get some good calories and a warm meal at the end of the day. When we're packing our packs, again, everybody's going to have in their bag some snacks, but then we also take the meals themselves and the lunches, and we have to divvy those out. Everybody takes their fair share of weight. Of course, obviously, if you got a small kid, they're not going to be able to take as much. So you might just take a small kid and say, "Hey, would you take these crackers and this and put that in your bag?" But food is the most heavy items that you're going to be carrying. When you start, I think sometimes our food bags may weigh as much as 10 pounds, especially if you're doing things like peanut butter. And so everybody's got to carry their fair share of food. And then when we pull it all together at a dinner time, we just go, who's got the mashed potatoes, who's got whatever we're going to have that night, pull it out of their bag and have that for a meal. So that's just a little bit about food. It's an important part. It's a fun part of the trip, and hopefully that gives you some ideas on what to do with food.